More. We want more, right? That is the title of this month. There is more is the title of this month. Our pastor has prayed and offered this particular message for us throughout this series. Full month we have been seeing, right? There is more in our God. And there is more in Palm Sunday. There is a greater meaning in Palm Sunday. We also saw there is more in Good Friday, right? And we also saw on the Easter day, there is more in resurrection. Such a great series. If you have missed any of those, I would recommend you please go back to the YouTube channel and check it out. For some reason, it is not showing up fully. Awesome. Great. Let's move on. So today, this week, what are we going to see? We are going to see there is more in the relationship with God. Such a beautiful topic. Let's go deeper into what that is. You have seen this on TV. How many of you have seen this on TV? I'm not sure. These are infomercials. They sell stuff on TV, right? Have you seen that? They cut vegetables, the vegetable cutter, or the OxyClean, or whatever it is. They'll say, order now, $20, right? Order now. The window closes soon. If you call within the next 15 minutes, we will give you 2 vegetable cutters. Wait, there is more. If you call within the 10 minutes, we'll also add a cookbook with you. But wait, there is more. If you order within the 5 minutes, we'll add a knife set as well. Have you heard this? Right? They do the demos of how to cut the vegetables and they do all this, right? Every time they say, wait, there is more, our heart is like, there is something else coming. There is something else coming. There is a plus sign there. There is more coming, right? And these guys are pioneers in that particular bait. That is more, right? We've seen them on TV. Great. So today, the moment we hear about, hey, wait, there is more, the word more, the moment we hear it, what comes to our mind? Increase is what comes to our mind, right? Hey, there is more. Maybe I'll get more food, or I'll get more of clothes, or there is more. Look at this. It could be there is more clarity, or it could be more ability, or it could be more access, or it could be more provision, or protection, or love, or it could be more wisdom. We are always longing for more. Just like that joke where the wife was asking, why did you not go behind the taxi and save some money, right? We're always going for, there is more. Oh, you look very saintly today. I'll give you an example. Back in India, when you went to the vegetable market, after getting your tomatoes and everything, what do you ask? Give me some curry leaves and mint leaves. And if he gives one, you ask for, hey, come on, give me more, right? We are so used to starting from curry leaves, we are always into give me more, right? You still look very saintly. Think about appraisal window. Then you will know. We always ask for more, right? Excellent. Let me give you a few examples, right? The moment we say clarity and there is more clarity, or let's say, if I want to see Ananda's shirt, right? Anand is wearing a very nice shirt today. If I want to see that today, if I go closer to him, I'll have a better idea. I'll have more information. It's a check shirt. It is a half-hand shirt, right? If I go closer, I'll have a better idea. Maybe he may be wearing a nice cologne today. If I go near him, I may understand more, correct? Look at this. Provision. My dad, right? Anybody who opens their shop, or there is a house opening, or there is a marriage, anything, he will be always called as a chief guest. And if I go with him, I get what? Beautiful treatment. When we are closer to the person that can provide, we get more provision. Sometimes, when I'm a small child, maybe you would have done that as well. When I'm a small child, I'll be playing around here and there. But the moment there is thunder sound, heavy thunder, ta-ta. Immediately, small kids, what do? They run to their father or mother and sit next to them. There is protection when we are closer, right? Typically, in the normal days, there are certain guys in your classroom in school, they won't even care about you. But on your birthday, they are the first one to say, hey, happy birthday, da. And they'll be always walking with you to the nearby classes to distribute sweets. Why? If they are with you, they'll get extra chocolates, right? Power, access. The moment we talk about closeness, talk about more and increase, closeness comes to our mind, right? Look at the picture that I've given here. It talks about in long-term relationships, there is a lot of breakups. Long-term relationships, 70% of them would break, is what the statistics say. Proximity, closeness is always key for more increase, more. Now let's talk about it. Great. Proximity, closeness, emotional closeness with God brings love, more clarity, access, wisdom. Great, makes sense to me. But when I believe in God, and if I draw close to Him, there is more for me, it seems. Right? That is how we could understand. How? Is there a process? What is that closeness? How do I get that? Just because somebody says there is more doesn't mean what is more. I need to understand that. What does my God give me more? When my God says there is more, what is in store for me? What does He offer? Let's find out. Yes, it is a process. It's a step-by-step process is what I could find. I wanted to share that with you today. And let's see if that is useful. Yeah, let's look at step number 1. He trains us in His methods. Okay, let me share something that happened when I went to the gym. This is the first time I went to the gym. Back then in India, when I went to gym, they didn't have great gym masters or anything. Just one guy will be there, he'll be just cleaning stuff here and there. And the whole gym was almost empty. Somebody's working out there, somebody's working out here. And back then, they don't give you instructions saying you have to do this, do that. They'll just explain to you saying, do cardio, this and that, and then they'll go away. So I became very curious. I was like, I've seen many pictures in which how to do exercise. So there was a bench kind of thing. It looked like a long bench. I didn't know what to do about it. It looked in a weird shape. So I took the weights. Both weights were on both sides, and there was a bench. So what I did is, I lay on that particular bench. My face is on the bench. And I have the weights doing like this. But some weird smell, very, very bad smell was near my face. Right? I was a little suspicious, but I still went ahead and did it. Very curiously did it. And after that, I moved to a different place and I'm doing this. Some guys who were working out there, they came quickly and they said, hello, how are you? And then exactly at the place where I had my face, that guy sat. Seems like I was completely doing the opposite. Where everybody sat, I kept my face and I'm doing full weights. That's why the smell. Anyway, when it comes to methods, right, our God trains us in His methods. He teaches us His methods. Let me give you 3 examples. Moses, let's take Moses. And these 3 people in their life saw more. They got more. They achieved more. Not only those 3, there are a lot of examples. For today, I've taken only 3. Number 1, Moses, Exodus 2. Look at this. He's saying, who is saying this? God is saying this. And now the cry of the Israelites have reached me, and I have seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people. I am sending you. Next, verse number 15. God also said to Moses, say this to the Israelites. 16, go and assemble the elders. 18, the elders will listen to you. 21, and I will make the Egyptians favorably disposed. Look at all these. God is clearly calling Moses and he is giving him instructions on how to do this. If you go and say this, they'll give you this reply. If you go and assemble people, they will join you. So this is exactly, he's teaching the amazing methodology of how to go about a problem or how to go about certain things, right? Let's take the second example, Joshua. Joshua 6:2-5. Then Lord said to Joshua, see, I have delivered Jericho into your hands, and after that I have highlighted bunch of yellow stuff. In this yellow section, if you read it, do you know what's happening? God is giving clear instruction on how to defeat or how to get around this Jericho city. He's saying 7 days you'll have to, 6 days you'll have to go around. On the seventh day, you'll have to go 7 times. He's giving clear methodology. He's teaching Joshua how to win that. He's teaching his methods. Next, we'll take David. David, 1 Samuel 17:34-37. But David said to Saul, your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. Now, look at this, right? In David's case, it's slightly different. That's one of the reasons I took David's example. Not every time God may come to us and say, hey, you have to go left, you have to go right, you have to sit here, you'll have to do this, step 3, step 4. Sometimes he will give you experiences. Maybe something you're doing now may be useful after 10 years. Maybe something that happened in your childhood may be useful today. He always gives experiences as well. Look at David's situation. David is saying, he's telling to Saul, your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or bear came and carried off the sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued it. God has given David early practice. When he was tending sheep, he already has experience. And down below, what he says, right? If you read on in that particular chapter, he says, if God can, look at the last one, the Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hands of this Philistine. When did this happen? That happened somewhere earlier. Earlier in his life, when he was tending sheep, he got this experience of defeating these animals. Now he's saying, that would be useful to me in this time. So God may be telling us directly, do this, do that. Exact methodologies he may be teaching us, or he may be taking us through certain examples which will be useful to us at a later time, right? So he teaches us his methodologies. Let me share something with you. Immediately after college, I shared this with you before. Immediately after college, I got a job. And after a few, maybe almost a year or so, they all of a sudden said, hey, there is a recession in US, and we're going to stop all the projects. You guys are going to lose your job, so you'll have to leave, and we'll give you salary for 3 months. Go ahead and search. So I've given you certain things I tried. Last time I shared a different example with you. So this time what I did is, why should we work with somebody? Why can't I go ahead and invent something and start my own company? Why should I work for somebody else? They are saying some other country has recession. They are saying you don't have a job. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So I was talking to all the nearby aunties, and while talking to them in their kitchen, they'll all of a sudden take a small instrument, put it on the ground, and they will sit on the ground. They'll put their leg on it and then start scraping coconut. This is coconut scraper. Back in India, when I was a young man, even though I am, but they put their legs on it and then they scrape. But after that, they get up. For a minute, they'll say, Thambi, please wait. And they'll stand like this. They'll not do anything. Say, Auntie, what happened? This was uniform across many people, many middle-aged women. All of them were like, I got some knee pain. I've been doing this for some time. it's very painful for me. That's when I got an idea. Why can't we solve this? So what we did, in engineering, we used to have something called bench vise. There's a device like this, you can tighten it onto your bench, and then on top of it, you'll put a iron piece, and then we do filing. That's what we do in engineering, one of the classes. So what we did, myself and my friend, we made those pieces going to a place called Gindi, and then we took the coconut scraper, put it on top of that bench vise, and wherever you want, you can fit it, tighten it, and do the scraping. But I didn't know how to market it. I didn't know how to sell it. I didn't know how to package it. It looked like some drilling machine or some car jockey. When I went and gave that to the shops, they thought it is some kind of machine because no packaging, no paper, nothing, right? It looked very ugly, but it does the job. So they just threw it on the side. I was so dejected. We made like 350 pieces, myself and my friend. So finally, we know what happened. We took that in a big sack, put it on a tricycle, and we took it to Ranganathan Street in Chennai. You'd have heard that place. It's called T Nagar. A lot of people move around. It's a very busy place. I'm from a very orthodox family, pastor's son. If I stand in the corner in one of the, wherever my dad works, immediately news will go to my dad. Or some uncle will come and say, hey, pastor's son, why are you standing here? That's the kind of family. You know what happened? I put a stool just at the crowded junction. I stood on the stool. My friend is the cashier. You know what happened? I did the demo. பாருங்க சார் பாருங்க சார் பாருங்க பாருங்க போனா வராது சார் போனா வராது சார் பார்த்துக்கங்க இப்படி தான் பண்ணணும். Exactly like this I was able to do because I was passionate of what I did. That day God taught me something. When you can stand in the street and shout for your own invention, why can't you shout for me? Right? God almost 20 years back taught me something, and even today that is helping me. You never know what experiences you may be going through. You may be feeling, oh, nobody took care of my invention, or nobody took care of my finding. I stood on the road and sold it like a beggar. You can take it like that. Or you can take it as God is teaching me an amazing experience which I may be selling in billions later to the whole world. He may be teaching a lesson today. Just like how you taught David. How he taught David when he was tending sheep as a nobody. Now he is standing in front of who? Goliath. Let's go to the next one. When I see this whole trade, right, of training the methodologies and helping the methodologies, I went ahead and did a Google search, parenting style difference between mother and father. You know what it said? Especially focus on the father section. I know it may be small for some of you. I'll read it. Fathers tend to focus on providing guidance, encouraging problem solving, and risk taking, and sometimes engaging in physical activities. When you're riding cycle, many of you may remember there is a father behind, right? I learned ironing clothes from my dad, cleaning cycles from my dad. Many things you will see that your dads will help you hands on. They'll tell you how to do it. They'll tell you practically how to do it, right? If you fall down, your dad will say, it's okay, get up. Let's try again. What will mom say? This man always doesn't take care of the son, doesn't take care of the daughter. That's what the mom will say. She'll immediately come and hug and take the kid and keep themselves, right? But dad will say, come on, get up, let's go. It happens. This trait of our God teaching the methodologies of how to do it, or giving us experiences on how to do it, gives us more. Do you want more in your life? Do you want more in your spiritual life? Do you want more? Do you feel that there is more and you want to take it? God is ready to teach you the methodologies. Just like a father. So in relationship, we have a father. There is a fatherly heart that trains us the methodology, the ways, the mode, the model. He models the whole thing. Okay, let's move on. Do you need more knowledge or wisdom or how to do stuff? We may be struggling with, hey, I have an interview. I don't know how this works. Everybody says AI, OI, SI, whatever be that, right? What is happening? Seems like the industry is running far ahead of me. Don't worry. There is a God who has a fatherly heart, who is ready to teach you the methodologies. You don't know how to raise a child? Don't worry. There is a God, a fatherly heart, who is waiting to teach you the methodology. All you have to ask is, I want more. Can you teach me, God? He's ready to show you the methodology. He's ready to show you. I don't know how to handle my finances. Don't worry. There is a God with fatherly heart who is ready to teach you how to take care of your finances. Are you in a pickle situation? I don't know what to do. How do I get out of it? Don't worry. There is a God with fatherly heart. He's ready to teach you. He teaches methodologies. If he can teach David, if he can teach Joshua, and if he can teach Moses, and if he can teach Abraham, take all Bible characters. Noah, you want to build a big ark? He told exactly how, measurement-wise. We have a fatherly trainer who can train us. Excellent. Yes, it is a process. It is a process. And our God trains us in his methodologies. But wait, there is more. Does he only stop at methodologies? Does he give us more? For me to achieve the more, is there a step 2? Yes, there is a step 2. Let's go to step 2. He opens us opportunities. He not only teaches you the methodologies, he opens us opportunities. So once what happened? In my college, there was a dance competition. And a group of cool boys were dancing or practicing. And they took me as one of them. So I became one of that cool boys group for practicing. And they were like practicing some Punjabi song. We were all doing all the steps regularly. Very near to that competition, all of a sudden I came to know from some spies that I had that I'm out of the group. They're not going to add me. They've replaced me with somebody else. So cool kids group has replaced me. This news came to me one day before the competition. I was like, how can they do this? Okay, let me go against them. So I took one of my friend. He's a junior guy. Back then, juniors would say, do whatever we say, right? So this guy is a very good guy. Even now he's in US. And I told him, hey, these guys have ignored us. Let's go against them and we will win them. And he was like, Anna, what to do? He said, don't worry, we'll select a song. Tonight, we will practice. Don't worry. We will get our opportunity to win. Don't worry. This guy was like, okay, now, okay. Here is a problem. With first time people on stage, right? It may be a skit or it may be a dance, whatever it is. It's always a suspense. You don't know what they're going to do on the stage. Next day we're going against that. That group did amazing. Everybody clapping. Now our group, me and that guy. So I told, hey, we have very less time for practice. I'll stand slightly ahead. You be behind me. So that from the front it seems like we are the same line. But you can see me and dance. With your side eye, you can see me and dance. This is the idea. So we went there. They switched on the song. And I put the first step and looked at him. This guy is doing something, aerobics, Bharatanatyam, rolling on the floor, everything. I'm like, this is not even in my practice. What is he doing? He became crazy. When he looked at the audience, this guy became crazy. He's running, jumping, doing whatever it is. He's doing steps which I don't even know. I'm like stunned. I'm looking like this. Only two people, one guy doing like this, and what can I do? For a minute, I thought this is not good. So I started doing whatever I want. I took a stick and I was doing all that Silambatam thing, and he is rolling on the floor. It became crazy. Opportunities. Our God gives us opportunities. He opens us opportunities. Not like the opportunity we did in dancing. Let's look at what Moses encountered here. Exodus 5, if you read. The reason I put only the chapter numbers is these are all full chapters. I have summarized them in one line so that when you go back and read, it will be easy for you. Exodus 5, look what happens. Moses confronts Pharaoh. God makes him stand in front of Pharaoh. Did he just throw him there? No, he said exactly how to go about it. He said, go to your Israelite leaders, then you go to Pharaoh, and if he has problems, I'll take care of it. Look at Exodus 12, Passover. Exodus 7 to 11, the different plagues. In every instance where I have mentioned here, God would have already told Moses how to handle it, and had given the opportunity to exercise it. Look at Exodus 14, dividing the sea. Another opportunity for Moses to experience there is more. Now look at Joshua. He's in front of the Jericho city, and look what God says. See, I have delivered Jericho into your hands. One more opportunity for Joshua to go and experience the methodology God gave. God is the one who said, go round and round. And now he's giving an opportunity to do it. Now let's look at David. 1 Samuel 17. 1 to 3 verses, you will see that the war is brewing. Saul and the Israelites are getting ready for war. 4 to 7 verses, you will see that Goliath is described. This guy is so huge. He comes in and says, I'm going to challenge all of you. 8 to 10. So look at all this. These are all different. The whole setting, the opportunity is created for David to step in and magnify God by using the methodology God gave, by using the training God gave, right? There is more. Yes, we have a friendly charm. We have a friend with his charm. He can open new opportunities. Typically, right? So, for example, last time I was applying for the visa appointment, right? That is rare than getting a kidney, right? Visa appointment. I know. Some of you are waiting. Night and day you'll have to keep checking. You don't know when it opens, right? I've been trying different ways, different time zone. Whenever I try, it will not be open. Suddenly somebody in a group will say, it opened yesterday night 3 o'clock. How will we be able to open this? Night 10:45. I've been sharing that with some of our friends. And night 10:45, when I was in a call with India, I got a message from Benjamin. Our friend, our brother Benjamin. He's now in the video section. And he called me and said, Pradeep, slots are open. Go ahead and book right now. And I got it. I immediately booked it. Friends always bring you opportunities. If you don't believe me, Jesus is in a house and it is heavily crowded. A guy who cannot walk needs to get in. Will people leave way? No, nobody's giving way. He's not able to go inside. You know what their friends did? These 4 guys, they didn't care. They opened the roof and put him inside. That's how friends are. They make opportunities available for you. They'll do advertising for you. They'll say, hey, my friend is there. Let me refer this guy. If there is something, they'll say, hey, my friend is there. He's looking for a job. Right? Friends. Here is a nice friend. He's opening opportunities for us. Are you looking for opportunities? A friend is here. You're looking for an opportunity in the company? This friend will help you. Are you looking for any opportunities to shine in life? This friend is here. Jesus, the beautiful friend, he opens up opportunities for you. He does the advertising for you. Don't worry. Right? Even today, We may be sinning right here, or we may be doing whatever we want. He is in heaven. He's saying, that's my child. That's my child. Right? That's the friend we have. And he does amazing advertisements for us. And he gets new opportunities for us all the time. Excellent. Yes, it is a process. Our God trains us in his methodologies. And he opens and advertises and gets new opportunities for us. But wait, there is more. There is a step 3. Step 3, Moses. Look at Moses. Moses says, hey, God, Exodus 6:30, but Moses said to the Lord, since I speak with faltering lips, he's saying, I have a problem. Is there any help available? Aaron is given. Right? Human resources. Do you want human resources? God will give you. Do you want any other resources? Look at his list. Even for Moses, Joshua is given. Other resources. You want staff? If somebody questioning you, throw the staff. It will become snake. Hit that. Like raise it up. Water will divide. Right? Look at that. If you want veg and non-veg will come from heaven. What resources do you want? This God is ready to provide. He opens, he teaches you the methodology. He's a great trainer. And he opens the opportunities. He's a great advertiser for you. And he is making resources available to you. I'm going to skip through Joshua, but I've given a couple of examples here. Even in Joshua's case, you'll find that the priests and the people are around him. Let's go to David. In David's situation, look at that. All he needed was his shepherd's staff, smooth stones, and a sling. What resources you want? It may be looking like simple stones. In God's hand, that resource will do magic. Right? There is more. He is a teacher. He is an amazing teacher. He has a heart of a teacher, and he would manage your resources. He'll give you resources if you want. Human resources, non-human resources, financial resources, he's ready to provide. All you have to ask is, God, I need more. There is more. I want it. Can I get it? Do you need more human resources? Yes. Here is a manager with a teacher's heart, and he will give you resources. Okay, moving on. Step number 4, he enables us in the environment. We may be in any environment. We may be in a foreign country. Maybe the financial situation is bad, but look at something that happens here. Joshua. In every environment, you will see step 4. Moses. Let's take Moses as a case, right? Deuteronomy 29:5. And I have led you 40 years in the wilderness, and your clothes have not worn out, and your sandals have not worn out. Look at that. The environment is a very, very dirty and earthy and desert place, but their dress or their sandals, no problem. Everything is as new. The financial situation may be bad. There may be layoffs going off here and there. But this God says, in the harshest environment, your sandals will be clean. Your dress will be neat. Look at that. In day by day, look at that. By day and night, God was leading them. He was giving them protection. He was giving them provision. Let the environment be anything bad, but God is ready to. So here is the thing. There was once a guy who took his mother-in-law and his wife to the Holy Land for a trip. And there, the mother-in-law died. So what happened is those people in the Holy Land, they said, hey, if you bury her right here, it's $150. But if you take her to your own country, it will be $5,000. What do you want to do? He said, I'm ready to pay $5,000. I'm ready to take her to my own land. No problem. You make the arrangements. They were so astonished. They asked him, hey, why do you say it's just $150? We'll do it right here. Why do you want to ship her to your own country paying $5,000? He said, I can't trust this holy land. Long, long ago, there was a man who was buried here. In 3 days, he came alive. I don't want that to happen to my mother-in-law. I want to be maybe very sure, take her to, that was a joke, don't try it on your mother-in-law, okay? I have a nice mother-in-law. Environment may be very, very bad, but our God is there to support you. He's there to provide you. Same happened in Joshua's case. When they were trying to cross Jordan, the moment they stepped foot on the Jordan River, you know what happened? It split and it hit like a wall and they walked on dry water. Take an example of David. David is running and who is hunting him? Saul is hunting him. And you know what happened? In every place, God gives instruction saying, do not stay in this place. You go to this place. You look at that verse. Go attack the Philistines and save this guy so that he gives you favor. So God gives clear instruction when the environment is really bad. He helps them. Awesome. Again, I want to show you the same picture of parenting. Now, when the environment is really bad, there is somebody who always cares about you. This person, if you take the phone and talk to them, they will say, did you eat? Why do you look very, very lean? Did you take care of your health? Did you take bath today? You know somebody? Always caring about you. Always taking care of your provision. You would have just eaten full. She'll immediately give you some more. You have not eaten. A motherly spirit. A motherly heart. They were walking in the desert for 40 years. Their dress is not damaged. Their sandals are not damaged. A motherly heart. A motherly love. That is more, yes. With a mother's love, God enables us all the environment that we need. Don't worry about the surroundings. Don't worry about the financial situation. Don't worry about countries and countries doing a lot of stuff. This God has a motherly heart. And He will make sure in the harshest of the environment, you are taken care. You are fed. You are comfortable. You are happy. He will take care of that. Great. He will help you thrive. He will engineer the whole environment for you. He will make ways where there is no way. Yes, it is a process. But our God, He trains us in His methodologies like a father's heart. He engineers our environment just like a mother. He advertises and gets us new opportunities just like a friend. And He manages our resources just like a teacher and teaches us when do you need resources, how to use the resources. Yes, there is more. He can give you the methodologies. He can give you the opportunities. He will give you the resources and He will give you the environment to enjoy more. And that is more for you. M-O-R-E. Oh, great. You have more and you can achieve that. For that, do you need any assistance? If you take some people who are in local sports, right? They'll do their own nutrition. They'll do their own training, everything. But the moment they go to international level training, do you know what happens? They'll have a separate nutritionist. They'll have a separate manager. They'll have a separate person who manages the call sheet and everything, right? Look at this. You have a team. There is a trainer available for you. There is an engineer available for you. There is an advertiser available for you. And there is a manager available for you. What more do you want? TEAM, you have a team. You have a team, and there is more. And He will open up all that you want. What more we want? There is more. Let's go and enjoy and take more and achieve more. With team. Who is this team? The trainer, right? The engineer, the advertiser, and the manager. All of that is our God. Okay, great. But wait, there is more. You'll be like, when will this guy finish? He keeps saying, there is more, there is more. I have 40 more slides. There is more. You enjoy 40 more, okay? No. When you have more, please share with others. Be that team to others. If God is your team, if God is your mentor, if God is your trainer, if God is your advertiser, if God is your engineer, why can't you be that for somebody else? If He has given you more, yes, there is more. And if you have got more, why can't you share it with others? You have a beautiful Savior asking today. Let's give it.